In the nation of Iblados off the coast of Casmaron, a promising hero has died. This is a sure blow to the people whose tradition of hero gods and myth-speaking had already diminished in the Age of Lost Omens with the death of prophecy. In the wake of this untimely demise, a festival has been announced to celebrate the life of the hero. And with the festival, the games begin. Many believe that the games will bring something far more important to the people, however. That is hope. But these are strange times in Galarian, especially in the wake of the God's reign, and the games may reveal more than expected. It's time for new heroes to rise, for them to take their place not just as victors, but perhaps even hero gods of their very own. May the world speak of their legend. It's time for Myth Speaker. Hello everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Myth Speaker!
Oh my god, hi!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wizard beer.
How are
It's
we all?
wizard time!
What?
Fireball!
Fireball? Yes,
I bet you
unfortunately
get some
Juliet
hops
is
from
on
the
holidays
owls.
and will not be
Berries.
joining us tonight.
Despicable.
I believe she is out
Everyone-
skiing.
Everyone send her thoughts and prayers.
I've never been skiing. I
I've
want
got a terminal case of fun.
to go skiing.
Well,
You can go skiing anytime.
It requires money. Or, driving down to the snowfields and
Now,
mugging
Matt,
someone.
you live near a hill.
I'm sorry, what?
Couple of bags of ice cubes from the servo. You'll be fine.
We'll just do some Link shield surfing bullshit, huh?
We'll just get you a nice, office chair on wheels, and you're away to the races.
Uh-huh. That's an interesting plan.
And if you've got a front wheel drive car, we can simulate the Sonic experience even more by putting Macca's trays onto the back wheels.
See, if you put your mind to it, there's ways around every problem.
There's nothing we can't solve.
Just positive energy and a complete and utter disregard for health.
Yep.
See, I need that at least for now.
help.
Yeah.
Do you? Where has it gotten you so far?
I mean, it's got to be this far in the very least.
Is it really that worth it, though?
You guess?
Kind of all downhill from here, just like skiing.
Look,
And we
that,
come full circle.
that I can get behind. But no.
I wouldn't suggest getting behind anyone while skiing. It can turn out really poorly.
Well, I don't know. I've never been skiing.
That's why I'm giving you the suggestion. Don't get behind people.
Just snap a
You may
surfboard
end
and
up
half
cutting off
strap
their
2
legs.
feet. See, I've never been surfing either, but that's I just don't have interest in it.
See, there are things that live in the ocean. That's the problem with surfing.
Well, I get pretty bad cold of the void as well, so that's why I tend to avoid the ocean.
It reminds him of his pack.
You don't know. I've skied once, was alright. I'm not an athletic person by nature. Yeah, which is fine. I'm not a hugely athletic person either. It's something I want to experience, like horse riding.
It's good fun.
I've got a horse riding. It was a good experience. Am I ever going to do it again? Probably unlikely.
So we strap 2 horse to your feet, and we put those horse on McDonald's trays.
I mean, at some point,
Down
you're going to have to
mountain.
find those cocaine horses.
No, I don't think so.
Just pay the gems for it. You'll get the horses one way.
I've already mentioned them, I think, in 7 Dooms.
What, Umas?
No, the cocaine horses.
I think you did actually. Yeah.
Don't gotta mention them in Shades of Blood now.
I think if we could like do it as there's a new comet in town.
We've been tracking this comet coming towards us. You made it across the sky. No.
No one would have believed. Turn of the 20th century.
I'm gonna tie a rope to a car and use ski boards to start skiing on the road while holding the rope behind the car. Okay, so you can kind of do that. You shouldn't, but you can kind of do that with an actual skateboard.
You heard it here first, folks.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. But yes, the cocaine horses are mythical.
Well, if a bird gets our mythic power just by proxy, surely the horses do too.
A bird? Oh, you mean Aki. Look, I said to Calcaria, do you want a rival? And she was like, hell yeah, I want a rival. I was like, okay. But no, that is actually written into the adventure path.
Okay, here's the plan. We have Fuki invent some kind of super cocaine. We make Aki hold a big open bag of it. That'll attract the horse comet and just explode right into him.
Or Aki will, through mythic power, able to tame at least one of the horses.
Just snort it.
I don't think you can tame a horse moving at that speed.
Well, no, you just hold on. Also, it would be a mythic deed. You know, like taming a Pegasus.
You gotta figure out what the opposite of a mythic deed is. So we can do it to people.
I mean, you've already done a couple of mythic deeds, technically speaking.
No, the opposite of a mythic deed.
Oh.
That would be a misdeed.
A mythic misdeed.
Like burning a library.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Move the ocean over there.
But, just trying to think if I got anything in the way of announcements. I don't really. Book 2 of Shades of Blood is going to be starting, not book 2, book 3 of Shades of Blood is going to be starting tomorrow.
Good heavens.
So I'm looking forward to that. I've also been doing a lot of work on some upcoming releases from Southern Realm Games, including a magic book we're working on.
Hell yeah.
Because Messages from the Boundary is going to be next year. And I've had a lot of people be like, hey, Obscura, we want it somewhere with all your spells in one place.
What's this one called? Magic, white powder, and subtext?
No. Currently it's named the Grimoire, but that's not a final name.
I feel like there's a few of those rattling around.
Yeah, yeah.
Grimoire.
The Grimoire. But
that happy more, I don't know. The happy less, there we go. Problem solved.
It was going to be just containing spells and things like that, but me and Dan had a conversation about it, and it looks like we're going to have a couple of our archetypes that aren't really going to fit into any of the upcoming big releases we're doing. And we're also going to have things like items and things like the Obscura pages. That's not bad, actually, Ninzad. I did consider the Obscura compendium, but unsure.
The Talkie Obscura compendium.
But it will contain my implement runes for magic items and things like that. For like staves on ones and grimoires. And also a bunch of implement property runes as well. So casters can now upgrade and customize their equipment just as much as marshals can. Secrets of the Seven Realms. Hey, look, if I'm ever doing a setting book, it's probably going to be the Pulses Archipelago first. But we may eventually get to that. Also been playing a lot of OPR recently. Me and Dwarf are trying to figure out when we can do another stream with it. Because I do actually enjoy the war game an awful lot. I just want to have a little bit more practice at it again so he doesn't just completely whip my ass for the third or fourth time. Oh, it's been terrible. 2 750-point armies. He whooped me both times. My very first Pathfinder 1 game I played, homebrew campaign, we had a troublesome player whose second session wandered off cooking and sent it back to an orphanage would save. See, I feel like there's some things that a GM should just look at the player and go, no. Like, just because you can doesn't mean I'm going to allow this.
Yeah. Well, a D&D game we tried to organize with our Final Fantasy 14 friend group. We had a couple people who were tangential friends, and one of them came along, and he decided he pretty much wanted to play the stereotypical Drazit, like Drow
Dual
from
short swords.
Drow who doesn't know above world customs and stuff like that, and he's trying to be dapper and debonair, and he's like, aha, I carved my initial into the shirt of the barkeep. I'm like, dude, my character works at this bar. You're making things very uncomfortable.
I gotta work here, dude. So player often had his consequences come back at him somehow with just naturally gameplay and not edge GM's direction. Look, yeah. Which is fine, but at the same point, I don't trust it. I'm a little bit more choosy with my players nowadays.
Don't use the choosy hat. It tends to eat people.
But all that said, do we want to get into character introductions?
Nah, I feel like it takes away from the mythicality of things if people know who we are.
Ash!
I'm Sam, I play Ash, I'm a gunslinger, I'm also a nymph.
I mean, that works. I can dig it.
I never hit anything. I never get to re-roll it because Mythic doesn't allow you to re-roll attack rolls.
Oh, that's the other thing. We're experimenting with that tonight. So Rewrite Fate can be used for attack rolls as well.
Not Mythic Strike.
Oh, you can still use Mythic Strike. I mean, we have it there. It's just I've been thinking about it more and more. I'm like, we're gonna try see whether Rewrite Fate works fine with attack rolls as well.
What am I gonna do with my level 8 Mythic feat?
Level 10.
Is it really level 10?
I looked it up earlier. It's a level 10 Mythic feat. Mythic Strike. Sirening?
What? Hi, I'm Nick. I'm Madam Maxwell in chat. I play Cyrene, the revolutionary bard, awakened animal hydra. Everything's great.
You got there at the end.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Been doing this a while now.
Like the back of your hand.
Fuki!
On that unsettling note, hi, I'm Widow. I play Fuki. He's an alchemist kitsune. I don't know why I'm being melodic, but I guess we'll find out soon.
You're being a water type Pokemon?
And the melodic.
Y'all seen them new Pokemons?
Which ones?
God, I hope they weren't just fucking Embor or whatever the cat was. And fucking just, yep. Make the fire one a fighting type. Because I'm so sick of that.
Everyone
Everyone's
is.
been real mean to the water lizard, so I'm probably going with the water lizard.
Why? He looks cool.
Yeah, I know,
him.
right?
Look,
Just it doesn't look like the dog or the weird bird.
He
Yeah,
looks
look,
like
I'm
a
going for the
echoey
weird bird.
guy.
I'm going for the weird bird.
No, I love that weird bird. Browl. That's such a good name. He's big frowny boy. It's so good.
I hope they're not going for an owl again. I'm hoping they're going for like a kakapo.
Well, so apparently, grass starters have all been. No, that can't be right. I'm just thinking about the grass starters now.
Yeah,
Apparently, their theme was like extinct or endangered animals. So someone suggested a moa, which I'd be for.
Oh. And it's absolutely enormous.
it's Terrorbird.
Yeah.
I'd be down. I'd be down. Though my challenge to the beginning Pokemon for this new generation is for none of them to stand up on two legs. That would
Why
be
does
great.
everyone have so much of an issue with that?
Because it keeps happening to all the
Yeah.
good ones.
Yeah, like it is like some of them. It's fine. Like Delphox was sort of like, okay, that didn't come as a surprise.
No.
Litten turning into what it did, that was a surprise.
Same with the grass cat.
Yeah, I think Masquerada looked pretty cool.
Like
I'm
it
not
looked
gonna
cool,
lie.
but it's like it was the whole idea of like the mid form is supposed to be a between. Like it's supposed to look like an actual between, not just like, hey, the little one grew up and then someone did a furry cosplay.
Yeah.
And this one's definitely not firefighting. We promise.
Promi?
Oh, it is a wrestling Pokemon, but we didn't give it the fighting type. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, we gave it dark type because it's a heal. Wait, is that a wrestling term? So fighting? Oh, okay.
Get Fire Fairy just to fuck with everyone.
Everyone's going the fire, though.
It's a Pomeranian. It's probably going to be Fire Fairy.
But I could dig that. Wasn't Delphox actually Fire Fairy, or was that Fire Psychic?
No, Fire Psychic.
Yeah.
Because they had that other quadrector of Psychic, Dark, and Ghost.
Honestly,
Steel.
if it's a monotype generation, that would be awesome.
It's been a while since that, yeah.
That would be cool. I would be so down for it. But enough about Pokemon, because I haven't actually seen the direct yet. I've just seen the beginners, because it's hard to miss them at the moment. People are very
There's
excited.
really not that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pokopia, Mega Dimensions, and the very end is basically the only thing worth watching. Everything else is nostalgia bait.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, technically, they do hit that? Oh yeah, you could get to swim underwater again.
Those were interesting areas, but unfortunately, there just wasn't enough fish to make up for it. So I hope
They definitely have just made like environment a lot better in Pokemon, and I think now that they with this next one, they're probably going to be able to execute on it even better.
The area looked a bit Southeast Asia inspired, which would be cool. Yeah, they did. They've done the tropical islands, like the Pacific Islands. They did that a couple of gens ago. Eventually, they'll get around to Australia.
In there that everyone was like, "That's Filipino."
Yeah. They did France. They did do France.
Is that kind of is Filipino? Is that some kind of special pepper?
You mean
No?
like jalapenos?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, hello, hi. The voice you're hearing is mine. I'm Obscura, and the lovely visage you see before you is my LG buddy Decent. We're kind of in a shared body situation, but you don't have to worry about that, because tonight, our dear players are going on an epic quest. An epic hunt, one could say.
This is not any of those things.
I mean,
This is the most stepstone thing we've had to deal with.
No, it's not. It's not quite that bad.
no, it's not.
It is.
was
It is not the
yesterday.
end of. It is not the end of Outlaws of Alkenstar.
We have yet to see that. Oh, they're mythic. They can turn up in any place. Go to these 4 separate islands.
Oh no, it's all in the same island.
Go to these 4 separate places on the same island.
Yes, there we go.
Sons of bitches.
They align exactly with the cardinal points.
I don't think they do
There's
actually.
an elemental theme to them.
Ooh, spooky. But who does remember what happened last week?
Fought a hydra, the hydra's heads escaped, and now we're gonna find the hydra's heads.
Oh, right. No, this has turned into a MacGuffin hunt now, I remember.
Yeah.
Why are you crying?
He's quite happy with
the
this.
Pulsus Archipelago.
Like, Vicky's happy with the situation. This is like very standard vacation sort of activity, like scavenger hunt.
Yeah. Just
Okay, let me just put it this way. If it was 4 disembodied fox heads that we were chasing, would you still feel as upbeat about this?
Oh, you've done that too.
What?
You don't go to a lot of kitsune parties, do you?
No.
This sounds atrocious. Why?
Please, juggling one's head is standard illusion magic.
I don't think these were illusions. These seem very unpleasant.
Ninzard. I don't want to do this anymore.
But, quite right. 4, not 5, 4 hydra heads did kind of go,
Where'd the 4th one come from?
There's always 4.
Yeah, it was
It
always
was
4.
5.
It was 5? Okay, so it's
The
4.
model had 5 heads, 4 heads went running off.
Yes,
Yeah.
one exploded.
Okay.
With mythic power, and the other one's slivered away. Now, I am vetoing one of the areas because I think Kalkari specifically would like to go there.
Is it Kalkari's hometown?
No.
Yeah, is it silicone?
Pulse the
Whatever
real
the town is called. There you go.
Yeah.
Silicone.
It's like right next to me right now, so it's easy to see. This one flopping on the
Poor
cave floor.
silicone.
No, the 5th one blew up. It was quite spectacular. Sprayed everyone.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, no, you were in cover.
how do we track these?
Well,
Is there like a nice blood trail to follow?
there are, in fact, blood trails with which to follow.
Well, let's attempt a basic tracking thing.
Perception or survival?
I will use non-mythic survival.
The earth-shattering kabooms later. Fuki, why are you rolling a d4?
Choosing which way we're gonna go. I mean, is there anything visually that we could, well, that, you know, Ash can see that's going to lead us in a direction of one that maybe is a little closer?
Well, I'll give you
Yeah,
some
Matt.
hints. One seems to lead into a mountain. One into the depths of the island itself. And another one seems to lead into a town or city off in the distance.
Oh, town or city off in the distance. Wait, up, down, town. What's the 4th one?
A lake.
Is that the one that's off limits?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
It's all
And Nereid's over there.
because Cyrene can swim. Calcaria can also swim. Like
I
having
can swim, just not for very long.
Yeah. So a bit of an epic fight underwater is kind of perfect for Cyrene and Calcaria. And I think Calcaria would want to experience that.
But I'm happy going to town.
They do a big underwater fight, and Fuki and I just sit on on the shore fishing.
I mean, it'd be dynamite fishing, but yeah.
Oh, Lord.
So,
Wiggling our toes.
going towards the town.
Yes.
We're going downtown.
Yelling timber.
You better run.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better run.
As you get closer to the town, it appears to have a kind of wall that's been erected around it. Having a closer look at the wall, however, it seems to be made from pieces of the city itself. As if someone has stripped down buildings and ruins in order to build the walls of this place. It gives it a very kind of ramshackle appearance.
Matt, is this the city of Theseus?
I don't think so.
Is it still the same city if we've rebuilt the wall from different parts of the same city?
Ooh.
Theseus.
That doesn't sound right. That sounds too smart.
The entryway for this town is an archway, but it seems somewhat irregular. Like there's no proper...
It's floating without a capstone.
Kind of, yeah. Less of the floating, but there's not really a keystone for the archway.
That's not how archways work.
I will get everyone to do a perception check. Of course, someone had to get a 20. Every time. Two of you? Two of you!
Like you, that's why.
Has Foundry, like, retuned the dice recently? I've been seeing a lot more 20s recently.
No, you know this is what we do. Skill checks will fucking nail,
Yeah.
and we're going to flub every attack roll.
As the two of you take a closer look at this town, you can feel something of a distortion coming from it, as if this place isn't 100% in this plane. As if it is kind of somewhat crossing over with another one.
Would you say it's on the boundary?
It does, in fact, feel like a boundary point. As for where it leads to, the two of you, with your natural 20s, do actually notice a curious marking upon one of the stones.
It's a P with an orange border.
No.
No? It's not the Patreon for Southern Realm Games leading to the cryptic playtest, detailing more about the boundary.
I do actually have to put it up for the public. I haven't put up the public version yet. But the marker is one of the labyrinthine architects, signifying this place, this location is either influenced or has been built by one of the architects themselves.
Matthew,
Yes.
what the crap is that?
So, minotaurs, mazes.
Monsters and mazes, you say?
Minotaurs don't make mazes. Daedalus makes mazes.
Sometimes minotaurs do in fact make mazes.
Minotaurs aren't real, Matt. You can't make me believe that.
Minotaurs make mayonnaise.
And tartare
At least the
sauce.
mini ones.
Fuck. But
A knock on the door.
oh no, the archway is completely open. You can enter whenever you want.
In we go.
Right, so I'm going to be making liberal use of this.
Yep. Do you enter as well, Fuki?
If Cyrene is just waltzing in, he's going to follow in, but he's definitely... This is just it's like... There's a lot of these kind of forests in TNJAR where you start walking in a direction and then find your own tracks.
Yeah, no, similar
walk in
vibes.
the opposite direction.
Yeah.
And find your tracks the same way you were walking.
Look, all we got to do is find a worm.
Well, the blood trail does lead inside.
Or a very time-insensitive rabbit.
Ash?
Do they immediately disappear as they cross the threshold?
No.
Why? Well, I guess I have to follow. Staying out here ain't gonna help anyone. Is staying outside a viable option to progress this adventure?
If you want to do a little bit more investigation at the outside, you can.
Matt, I'm going to investigate more of the outside.
Give me a survival check.
Uh-oh.
If you fail this, you die.
No, I'm dead.
I actually gotta check that now. Jeez. You find tracks. Now, you were kind of more following the blood trail from the head, but you do notice that there are some tracks that seem to come and go from the maze itself as well. They look almost canine, but a little bit larger than you would expect from a regular dog.
Walk dogs. Space dogs.
Space dogs coast to coast.
Matt loves sending space dogs at us.
I can't remember the last time I threw blink dogs at any of you.
Not blink dogs, space dogs.
Oh, no, that's true.
The last time was in Rusthenge or Seven Dooms. Don't remember which one it was. It had an updated token and you were very upset about it.
One time, jeez. However, there doesn't seem to be much in the way of trails going around the wall itself. Just seems to come and go from the archway.
Matt, what if one were to climb the wall? Could one peer over it?
Do you
How
want?
tall is this wall?
It looks to be about, I'd say 20 feet.
Oh, that's pretty tall.
It's pretty tall. Not unclimbable. Did you want
You
to
know
try
what?
climbing
Let's-
it?
Climb this wall.
Give me an athletics check. No, I'm not going to make you roll like the 4 or 5 you're going to normally need to climb the thing.
How do I do, Matt?
You start to climb the wall, and you're only a couple of inches up after about 5 minutes, and you don't understand what's going on. There's some sort of warp space thing going on. Like, it feels like you're going at this for a pretty long while, but looking down, you're barely off the ground.
Cinema. I will go inside now.
As you enter the labyrinth, we hear the telltale signs of bricks going up as the archway is closed behind you.
Bricks going up?
Yeah, it's kind of being
being
laid.
laid. Yeah.
See, Fuki knew what I was talking about.
Like Lego games?
Kind of,
The
yeah.
entrance being bricked up.
Whoa.
It's been sealed. You're now trapped within the labyrinth.
Oh, yay.
And by labyrinth, I mean maze.
By maze, I mean oubliette.
No oubliettes here.
Seeing this,
No.
Fuki's gonna draw a little symbol in chalk next to that archway.
Did the little man come out, swear at Fuki, and then turn it around?
It's a gremlin. Don't know what to tell you.
Gremlins.
And apparently gremlins are going to be a playable ancestry soon, so that's going to be fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
My time to shine.
We already had little guys. We don't need more little guys. Wait, I can't back
I
that
need
up.
little guys that are terrible on purpose.
You have played... I can't remember the last time you played a medium-sized player character in one of my games.
It was the last game.
I was really disappointed that one of the last Podge sessions we had like 3 goblins in the party, and we didn't get to keep playing that campaign.
Despicable.
So, is there anyone around?
Having a look around inside this maze, it looks like someone has found the town or the city that used to be here and has just kind of, much like the wolves, gutted sections of houses and buildings in order to make proper maze-like walls.
Oh. This is an actual town inside here.
Yeah.
Just like a town that I used to know. You didn't have to break me off.
Question!
Yeah.
Is there any
something-
particular, like... Do the paths themselves seem to be fairly uniform, or is there some sort of, like, measure in the architecture that makes it feel like we're being led somewhere?
It doesn't feel magical. It feels like this is a proper maze, like someone has built this. I will let all of you know that there is some sort of energy about the place that you felt before that is also somewhat inside all of you, that mythic power.
Oh, goody.
Yash.
Yes.
I saw you having a bit of trouble climbing that wall out there.
Did you?
I've got big heads.
From inside the closed wall labyrinth?
Do you want to boost?
Matt, do these look climbable?
They do look climbable. Ooh.
How far does it go up? How far does it go up at first level?
40 feet.
Oh yeah, sure. Matt, what happens if I go 40 feet up in the air?
See, now Matt's struggling against one of his favorite spells,
A little bit, not gonna lie.
which I've had conversations with him where he specifically calls out, this would solve any labyrinth.
Oh, he's trying to counteract you now.
What's your spell DC, Sirene?
Called it.
20.
20?
I cast Counter Petty. All right. What if you use mythic power to increase the DC by 6?
Can I make a mythic staircase, Matthew? It'll be like gilded.
Do you want to spend a mythic point to recast step by step?
Because of how funny it would be, yes, I do.
Yeah?
I've removed a mythic point.
Give me a occultism or performance check
Performance.
using mythic, and I want you to describe this for me.
Oh, using mythic, so that's it. It's mythic time. So,
Running up those stairs and running down those walls.
what's that? Is it barbershop quartet or quintet in this case, where it's like one starts, then the other starts, then the other starts, then like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That situation.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's pretty good. Also a pretty
I mean, it's
low
still
number.
beating 20. Yeah. And out of the ethereal air, just a stairway of light and solid sound is brought into existence, leading up and over the wall to the top of it.
Each of the flat surfaces are bars.
It sounds like a xylophone if you run up it with hard shoes.
Oh god, it's a Raymond level. Well, the stairway appears. Who's going up it?
I am taking the stairway to heaven.
Well,
Not that far, not that far, not that far.
it only goes
To
40
heaven.
feet.
Stay on this plane, please.
I don't know.
I can imagine the situation. Kalkari is not the kind of person to particularly enjoy mazes.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Complexity is not something that she enjoys unless it's complexly destroying someone.
With a sword.
Suplexly destroying?
Also works. Ash, you make your way up the stairs. And sure enough, you actually cross the threshold of the walls themselves.
Woohoo!
As you climb higher and higher, the maze just seems to extend further and further out to the horizon itself.
Mm-hmm.
If you look behind you, the maze does seem to have some sort of stopping point. But in every other direction, it's just to the horizon. And as you look out, you can see that there's clear delineations where the labyrinth seems to change in formation and architecture.
Okay.
This particular section seems to be modeled after Iblidosian architecture. A little bit junky, a little bit put together and ramshackle, but otherwise...
As if they're joining to towns from different places.
Towns, cultures.
From different planes.
You even see a hedge maze.
Alright, well that's obviously the elemental plane of wood.
Well, if you want to give me a society check.
Why do I need to give you a society check for a hedge maze, Matt? Surely that'd be a nature check.
No, that's a society check.
Alright, let's see this natural one go.
And by society, I mean Pathfinder Society.
Gross.
One of the ways the Pathfinder Society navigates around Galarian so quickly is by using the maze of the Unbroken Road.
Disgusting. Fucking cheaters.
The current wardens or stewards of the maze are a clan of Tanuki.
With their massive generosity.
They are pretty generous and for one hell of a party.
Yuki is not
great-
impressed by this news.
They offer great party sacks.
Just the absolute best.
Mm-hmm. Chock full of goodies.
But otherwise, You do manage to get a good bearing on the way forward.
Oh, good.
And sure enough, a little bit off in the distance, not out to the horizon, it's a little bit hard to see, but you do see something slithering.
Okay, good. I think I found the thing we're looking for.
We'll follow you.
Matt, I will go across the wall tops.
So leaping from the staircase to the tops of the walls?
Yeah.
As you leap, the distance between the stairs and the walls themselves seem to extend out. And you are able to catch yourself before falling. I'll get an athletics check from you. Or acrobatics.
One of these is not like the other.
You are
sure
able
about
to
that?
grab onto a windowsill.
A windowsill?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Remember, the walls are pretty much just parts of buildings and stuff.
Matt, can we go through the windowsill?
Looking for the window. Do you smash it open? Or try to get it open?
Sure.
Beyond the curtains that kind of cut off this window from the rest of the building, someone's fucking bricked it up.
Aw.
And also, Ninja, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Sarene, Fuki, what are the two of you doing? Actually, no, Fuki, Sarene, you've already done a thing.
I have.
Well, since the general gist seems to be that this is just one of those fun, freaky, deaky, everything goes bendy, wendy mazes,
Yeah,
he's just going to start sort of trotting off. He finds any kind of like opening in a wall or any kind of passageway, he's going to leave a little chalk mark next to it with a number or a letter, and when he crosses the threshold, he puts the same number and letter on the other side and then keeps going.
this is going to be a weird question, but do you have any, like, Tianjia lore?
I did not.
Or something kind of relating to Tianjia?
Not particularly. Like, I mean, I've got occultism and arcana trained and that sort of thing.
Give me Arcana or Occultism. I'm going to lower the DC because you are from Tianjia.
No.
Rerolling with Mythic?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Yeah,
Like, he's already heard this Tanuki here. He's expecting tricks.
Fuki, you're
Really crappy tricks. Tanukis are terrible. The give trick is a bad name. This is his little, like, slight racism bent.
God. Looking out into the maze itself, it does kind of remind you of the ghost forests of home. But with the ghost forests, the spirit wood, it's more a case of as long as you stick to the same path, you're fine. If you ever stray from the path, though, that's when things kind of go really wonky. This place honestly feels almost artificial.
I mean, it is artificial. But artificial in the way that it's laid out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, walls don't grow on trees.
Well, it's more, there is a natural flow to how a forest wends and winds and turns and all that sort of stuff. Whereas, yeah, a settlement or a maze or something is built to a purpose.
Also, walls are made from wood, which quite literally are grown from trees.
Not if it's a stone wall.
True. That is true. I will give you that one. Partial credit.
Or petrified wood.
Petrified wood's very cool.
I don't know who's scared it enough, though.
The earth.
Walking for what feels like an hour or more, the passageway opens into a small courtyard. Neatly trimmed hedges surround a pool of clear water. Makeshift benches stand next to the water's edge and provide a kind of beautiful view of the surrounding area. This was probably a meeting place of some sort in the town that once was.
So makeshift benches, are we talking like 2 buckets overturned and a plank on top?
Kind of. It is that vibe. Like milk crates and a wooden plank.
Yeah, stumps and
Crates.
Bench made out of 2 smaller benches.
So this pond in the middle, is it like just a pond or is it like a fountain? Or
It's kind of a pond. You're not sure what the water source is for it. But considering the kind of area you're in at the moment, that's not 100% surprising.
Is there a head in it?
There is no head in the water, unfortunately.
How reflective is the surface?
Not that reflective, but if people want to give me perception checks. Seems to be a place of rest and relaxation. You look around and there's like what looks to be an old clinic, or a hospital of some sort, a temple to one of the hero gods of healing and wellness. And some of this enchantment seems to have also flowed into the pool itself.
Did the hydra go in here?
The blood trail from the hydra does seem to go through this area, but not into the pond itself.
Okay, good.
Does it conspicuously try to stay as far away from the pond as possible?
Not really.
I drink from the pond.
You drink from the pond?
I do.
So that's possibly not.
What? Pond algae.
I'm a hydra, it's fine.
You're made of this.
Standing water, and particularly, and mentioned possibly Tanukis involved.
You heal 16 hit points.
Amazing. Weren't we at full? Oh, wait, no, actually, we weren't.
No, actually, you super weren't.
I don't have a token, so I have to do things manually.
Wow, really?
I think Fuki should baptize Calcaria.
I'm fully healed.
Oh, yeah.
Matt, what happens if we drown Calcaria in this?
Well, for one thing, Calcari can breathe underwater, I'm pretty sure.
Metaphorically.
Metaphorically, she'll be brought back up to full hit points.
He's going to fill one of his water skins with this water.
Filling a water skin?
Yeah, you two should probably drink from there too.
You get the equivalent of a healing potion. A lesser healing potion.
Why am I suddenly dying?
Yeah, you were hurt badly, apparently.
Like I'm suddenly unconscious.
I mean, you shouldn't be.
Matt,
It-
what did you do? You sure this wasn't a potion of harming?
I'm pretty sure. I could check the label again, jeez.
Or just heal up then.
Eventually, however, you will have to continue on your journey.
Oh, I guess.
And I will get another round of either survival or perception checks. You can also use engineering lore. Society is also an option.
Go with society. Let's see if we can.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're stuck in here forever.
And we're going to take one of the mythic points from Ash.
It already does it.
Clearly.
The four of you continue on the journey, tracking this blood path. And it does seem like something or someone, like there are times where it looks like the trail crosses over itself or doubles back on it. But having a closer look at it, particularly for you, Ash, as you're tracking this thing, some of this trail has been false, particularly where it kind of doubles back on itself, but you're able to kind of stay on the true path, the true direction for where this head has gone.
Yay.
And eventually, you come into a section where fresh blood drips down the walls from a half-devoured corpse of a large humanoid creature.
Gross.
Its body hangs head down and its legs are held in a place by several metal spikes. Its torso and head are half embedded in the wall, as if it has begun growing around it like some murderous hedge.
Ooh, we're playing Titanfall 2 now, are we?
I mean, that sucks, but the Hydra's not here, huh?
It's a humanoid. Like, what kind of humanoid?
It looks to be some sort of giantkin. Maybe an ogre?
Well,
How
looks like
stubby
it's
are the
over
legs?
for them.
Pretty stubby.
Oh, definitely Jotun then.
Carved onto its torso as well is a image of a maze.
Okay.
A map.
Give me a survival check, Sarene. Or perception. It does appear to be some sort of makeshift marker or map for the local area.
Fantastic. If it
Did
doesn't
anyone-
have go here for head, I don't care.
Did anyone remember to pick up a quill from Cornifer before we left?
No.
Because if we go back to the benches, we can update our map.
No, I'm good.
Oh.
However, you also find a sack on the ground nearby.
That seems ominous. Is it a blood-coated sack?
I wouldn't go so far as blood-coated, but it does look like the ogre would have been carrying it once upon a time before he was attacked brutally.
Check in the sack.
There is a potion and a fair bit of gold, actually.
Hand the potion to Fuki.
Handing the potion to Fuki.
Put the gold in the party stash.
Neat.
So, oh, interesting. We'll have a look at that. Also, kind of like actual injuries on this thing. Are we talking blunt force? Has it been stabbed? Was it slammed into the wall? And that's why it's sort of embedded and started creeping into it?
Fuki, as you do your medicine checking, look over the corpse. You're kind of familiar with this method of hunting. A pack of dogs, a couple of shots from an arrow to slow him down. The dogs rip and tear at the body, but kind of stay their distance whenever there's big swings, and then you just wait. Our friend here was hung up, perhaps to bleed dry.
So someone's coming back to it then.
Potentially. Do you have any other questions? If you wish to move on, you can.
Way ahead of you.
All right. Survival Perception Society.
Survive, Al.
Well, Serenade, that's not a critical failure, so that's good.
Yeah.
Let me drag your tokens onto the field.
Ooh, it's field.
Tokens, that means there's going to be combat.
Potentially.
I'm still slightly disconcerted thinking about what would hunt giantkin. And it's mostly other giantkin.
Dwarves.
Fight, not hunt.
We do set view position. The temptation to put you into Chapeku's Minotaur maze was there. Not gonna lie. As you enter this area, the walls here tower 20 feet high and are enshrouded with creeping vegetation. A pale, clammy mist obscures the bottom 3 feet of the passageway, rippling like soft waves with each step. The mist barely conceals a pile of abandoned rags that might serve as some creature's bed.
Why would anything want to live here?
It's amazing.
I am disappointed in you.
Imagine that elicited a groan from Calcaria.
Or she continue it along. Not sure. Should we take steps forward, or should we just stay here perpetually?
Let me have a little bit of a look.
Can I make like soft hydra noises?
Fuck.
Boop.
Soft hydra, warm hydra.
Little ball of...
Thanks.
Tails.
I'm still hidden from last time. My state didn't change.
If you want to roll stealth for your initiative, you can. I'll get initiative from everyone else.
You know I don't like fighting minotaurs.
The last Minotaur we fought killed Calcaria.
That was
Holy shit, she
count.
she might actually go first.
No.
No? No.
Ash, as you come around the corner, you see a rather disheveled looking minotaur. Rags upon their body. Doesn't seem like he's washed in quite a while. Looks almost emaciated, but a sense of determination in his eyes as he brings his bow and arrow to bear against you.
I don't have any bears.
Are we breaking into a homeless home?
Matt, he's raising his bow at me. Is he prepared to fire it, or is he threatening me?
Can we also get a picture of this boy?
You absolutely can get a picture of this boy.
I'm kind of about it, yeah. Wood.
Wood? Fair enough. Having a closer
Okay.
look, Ash, he's not so much pointing his arrow at you, but more at Cyrene.
I feel that's
Well, now we're definitely not letting him do that. And we can't go and watch any concerts anymore.
You'll never hear the end of
Okay.
it from our fans.
shot through the heart.
Do I do the thing? Because it would be pretty cool. No, we're going to be boring.
That's a hit. Let me double check something, because he should be off guard to that. It is still a hit.
Yes. Dice. Twang.
The arrow strikes him in the chest, and he seems honestly somewhat surprised at the bolt that seems to come from nowhere until he kind of lays his eyes upon you, Ash.
That's nice. I am going to running reload. So that I can go around the corner and hit him as required. Reload my Ghost Makia. And then I am going to browse actions. Drop. Click. Click the button.
A little bit of a hide, a little bit of a sneak. All right.
You're up, Cyrene. He's hitting you.
Sarne, it is your turn.
Hey, we didn't really mean to intrude. Sorry. Can we be cool instead of fighting?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Stupid. It's always Nick.
Really?
It's not just mythic, it's mega mythic.
I'm so hungry. You will be a good meal. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out some rations and huck them on over.
Interact action. You're not attacking, you're just kind of... That will be your turn?
Yeah.
Still bow at the ready. He takes a couple of steps forward. Not really willing to get into close combat quite yet. But he scoops up the food. No, actually. He sees you, Fuki, and releases his arrow in your direction, almost as if he's startled to see you. You will get a +2 bonus to your armor class for this strike. Not that you're gonna need it. But with the arrow now loosed, he scoops up the food. And switches to a long spear.
Okay.
Calcaria.
Look, Kalkari didn't see him pick up the food. Kalkari probably just saw the arrow go flying past.
Yeah. And almost hits
Kalkari
me.
absolutely going to do Kalkari things and just rush in.
I am Calcaria of Pulserica, and you will die.
And now I have to refamiliarize myself with all of her shit, because... Damn it.
Glowing blade strike.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, flowing spirit strike. There we go.
Huzzah.
That's a hit.
Do you boast?
No, if she just... Wow. Oh, Kalkari, she needs to move. She can't do much else.
You're gonna make the other attack?
Yeah.
Well,
Look, you know Juliet would take the first opportunity to use the mythic point.
yeah, no, that's true.
That would happen.
Yeah, roll your critical damage.
High and low.
He takes the damage as Kalkaris slices across him twice. Her blows mythic. her strikes glowing. He's still standing, though. And now he has someone to attack. Fuki!
Look, seeing this happen,
Finally, my suffering will end.
don't make me feel sorry for him. Fuck. Okay, fine. We're just gonna. Yeah, we're gonna eat a vexing vapor at him, I think.
A vexing vapor?
Yeah. Splash.
2 splash? He takes the splash.
And quick alchemy. Give it a second go. Not that one. Come on. There we go.
That's a
Fuck me.
hit.
Oh. Go, versatile vial. Don't crit miss. Crit miss. Okay, fine.
He is in his element, and he's got a lot of cover from the walls.
Mhm.
That's you done. Ash. It is your turn.
I lean into Siren. Am I able to lean around the corner to ping, 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 ping?
Technically no. You kind of have to step around the corner, so into that square.
Where was it? Hang on. Okay. Probably should ask that before I did my thing. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
The cryptic has a specific thing that allows them to shoot
4.
spells around corners.
I'd want to be over there. I lean into Cyrene. Do we want to get this guy out of here?
You mean like not kill him? Yeah.
Okie dokie. Matt, I will take a -2 for non-lethal.
Yep.
Fuck you, game.
Look, just from the first couple of uses of mythic points for rerolling attack rolls, I'm not seeing an issue.
It was a crit.
Yeah, there was a crit, but it's kind of like, eh. Like, Ash just used a mythic point then. Normal hit.
like, next level is going to be even less useful for me.
And that's part of the reason why I think they looked it off for a level 10, because most people would be either expert or master by that point with attacks.
All right, you probably want damage.
Yes.
Chill out, my guy.
Yeah, anything less than minimum, or anything more than minimum.
Ash, how are you knocking him out? Or at least how are you putting him down non-lethally?
I am, because it's a cold thing. I get the feeling that this one is probably just one of Fuki's cold vials that I've just pinged, and it's given him brain freeze, and he's just gotten one of those headaches where it's just, no, out, and collapses. Like the ones where you drop your hand, you drop your stuff, grab your head, and start whacking it.
He does in fact drop all of his weapons as he takes a hold of his head.
User me lacks the permission to update playlist.
That's okay, I got it as well.
I like to imagine at this point, Kalkara has gone to finish it off, and Sorene's had to be like, no.
Yep. One head is grabbing, like, I assume she's like raised her sword up, and one head's grabbing that arm. The other head is holding out one of those.
He takes the food and gives it a nom.
We got these from Snake Lady, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
Maybe?
Oh,
It's been a
monsters
while.
coming round full circle.
But he inhales it almost. Such is his hunger.
Same, bro.
And honestly, a honey cake sounds like so good. But as the actual power of the honey cake kind of goes through him, he seems to kind of relax a little bit. As desperation and hunger is less of an issue now. Thank you so much.
It's no problem. Sorry about, all that.
To be fair, I shot first.
These things happen.
It would have
Do
been
you
a
mind me
mercy if
asking-
you killed me.
No, don't talk like that. Do you mind me asking what's going on?
My name is Vornin.
I'm Cyrene. This is Fuki, Ash, and Kalkaria. Pleasure to meet you.
You point back at Ash, and it's just an empty space.
Yeah, just... By now, we've probably learned to just wave in a general direction.
Yeah.
There's Ash.
I don't see anything. Well, neither do we.
I'm a architect. And once upon a time, this labyrinth, this maze was my construction. Or at least this section of it.
It's not anymore?
I had garnered some help. Some monsters to propagate the maze.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as time has gone on and what I think the god's reign or something to that effect hit the maze, since then they turned against me. And this part of the labyrinth that I built has been cut off from the rest of it. I've been trapped in here. I can't leave.
Well, we're going to fix that. We're going to get you out of here, okay?
Yeah, it'd be pretty stupid of us to get into this place and you know, not have an exit strategy.
No, well, you see, the problem tends to be with these sorts of constructions. It's not necessarily that, you know, in general one cannot leave. It's that a specific person sometimes cannot leave. Particularly when, yes, you know, religious powers and such have influence and sway over these sorts of constructions. Sometimes particular individuals tend to get tethered to them.
Partially, that is what's happened to me, I feel.
Matt, can we use mythic power to untether?
You potentially could.
Kalkari's got the most, and she doesn't have anything to use them on.
Alternatively, if we can get to the center of this maze and slay the two Bargists that have taken it over, I feel like we'll all get our freedom.
Bargis's, Matt?
Two things. One, I have this wacky feeling that's exactly where we're headed.
What are you seeking?
Oh, a hydra head. Not
Trying
one
to,
A hydra
we're trying
head?
to get ahead of the competition.
I thought I was hallucinating. That's actually a thing.
Yeah, okay, so so you know hero gods.
Yes, this place used to be swarming with them. The town,
bad
not
news.
this place.
This place is now swarming with them again.
And they're gross.
Where a sphinx told us to come get a hydra, another one, and we fought it, and now its heads have just sort of gone in different directions, so we have to collect the heads again.
Wait, so your group has been... You're all hero gods?
Little bit.
Somewhat in the making, you know, assuming we don't explode from the celestial energies.
So you're yet to be tested for you to go through your trials.
This is what that is, I assume.
We of the architects are very familiar with this phenomenon.
Neat.
The tests of the explosions.
The tests.
Okay.
Second question, and try not to let this... I understand there's a lot of emotional damage going on right now, but just aside from that, do we have to kill the Bargists, or do you think they can be reasoned with?
If people want to give me an Arcana or Nature check for the Bargists...
As in Gheist.
Like, I could meta-knowledge this just as general fantasy knowledge of no.
They
What's
have
the ghost?
changed somewhat in the remaster.
Monsters, yo.
Are they undead?
They're not undead.
The answer is no.
However, they are unholy.
Oh, well. That's good for Calcaria then.
Boop.
Aria perks up.
Oh, they look so cool now! They used to look like shit!
What did they
They
used
used to look like wargs.
They used to look like old balding men coming out of wargs.
Look, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
This is like a
So much better!
this is like a Doberman and a Pitbull had a baby and then put panther fur on it.
I think this is just a panther fur coated Doberman.
Is this to, like, distance them from goblins now that goblins are more of an acceptable race?
Kind of. But from what you know of your skill checks, and we'll get to yours, Fuki, with your natural 20. Bagas are, well, they're bastards. They're the kind of creatures who will hunt a creature down, chase them. But they're also the kind of creature that will chase someone until, they're almost passing out from exhaustion. Let them rest for a little while, and then chase them again. It's not so much about the hunt and the kill, it's about the torture, the pain they put their prey through.
Did they know that anxiety makes the meat stringy?
I don't think they care. The fear, the pain, the suffering, for them, makes it taste more delicious.
Acidity.
You don't know how they get their minerals.
No, as in like the lactic acid from all the running.
Ah.
In Poldruaxilus, we have a few of them as tax collectors and the like.
Oh my god, they'd make amazing tax collectors.
TSA agents, that sort of thing.
Vornan says, we had a good thing going. They would lure creatures into the maze, and we would put them through the tests and the trials, see how they would go. But after the god's reign, something happened to them. They turned against me. I think they got bored with it.
Well, it seemed that the death of Gorham seemed to have caused a few, quite number of calamities and such, falling a star on one particular island that seemed to even somewhat corrupt a hero god's ghost.
Fuki, with your natural 20, you all will get your questions about abilities and mechanics and things like that. But from what you know of Bagas, they have a tendency to... He's saying as if he adopted them. In their minds, it was probably the other way around.
They saw an opportunity.
They saw an opportunity, and they probably got bored with him. And now they're just going through the slow process of torturing him until he finally gives up.
Lovely.
Yes, well, if these are Vargas and what I know of Vargas, I'm quite sorry, Sereni, but I believe your usual penchant for diplomacy won't work with these. I believe the roughhouse term for it is fuckheads. So
could we give it a shot first before we go into the killing things?
I could give them several shots.
Not you.
Yes, that would be my recommendation. Yes, no, it's rather irredeemable. This is not a specious thing. This is a pure, no, these things are just bastards. They are engineered and, that is their nature. This is not a, if they had any choice to be otherwise, they would have chosen that, unfortunately.
Less about nature, more of they're just assholes.
Let's just give them a chance. Maybe they'll make a choice.
I think that's what Fuki's trying to tell you. The choice that they will make will probably be, will be the same every time. They like making that choice.
Yes, it's rather fun to have hope, but as one should not set oneself up for disappointment. Just as long as one knows that They are going to make that choice.
Perhaps.
Regardless, he just suddenly just pops into fox form.
That's fair.
Man, I wish you could show what they used to look like on screen. Like, I've posted in the Myth Speakers discussion. It's such a fucking glow up. I want one now.
Like,
They're like, they're like really ugly crew bros.
They do.
Yeah. That's not even the old Pathfinder art form either. I'll find that during the break.
Matt, can you throw a couple of them my way in tomorrow's game?
What, Bargists?
Yeah, they can join the herd.
I mean, potentially in the future. Like I said, I've run out of.
Did you get denied your
chupacabras.
flying chupacabras?
No.
No, I got the flying chupacabras, but I got denied my sentient man.
What?
A vampire challenged me to a duel, and if he lost, he was going to join my herd. And I thought I outsmarted Matt because in a duel, the person who gets challenged gets to choose the weapons. So I chose holy water. But then he was like, okay, after this adventure's done, we'll do it. And I was like, you fuck. I still get the bat dragon, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He ate Fey food. He's bound to me.
By eating Fey food, he ate you.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go on a break.
this-
We'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'm going to find some old
Morgan's a
pictures of
snack.
Bargists and post them in the Myth Speaker discussion just so people can be like, oh, okay, that was a decision.
I'm going to show off my favorite one that I found as well. Just like, it's very me coded.
All right, we'll be back. We'll see you after the break. We have returned, at least in part. Hello, everyone. We were talking about Bargists and Deadlock
And Moomin.
and Moomin and Witch Spires.
It happens sometimes.
As for Deadlock, you can absolutely blame Ashra for that one. That did work
yeah.
right. There we go. But yeah, they've been playing a lot of Deadlock recently, and it's like, that actually looks like fun. I started playing it, and yeah, no, it does actually look like it is a lot of fun.
Why is that bar guy seducing a woman?
That was, I found that under Beauty and the Bargist.
That doesn't... Okay, it helps. However...
Tongue.
It doesn't really explain. Like, I know the old Bargists could take on, like, humanoid forms and things like that, and they would use them to trick people, but...
Pretty much everything you need to know, huh?
Like, it just makes me think of that situation where you're like, yeah, no, I'm gonna trick and seduce this person into liking me. But after a little while, it's like, oh no, I'm falling for them.
Yeah. And then, like, they're like, I will turn into my human form. No,
No,
no, you won't.
no.
We're not ruining this.
So we got to go kill some not nice dogs.
Well, we're waiting for Weird to come back as well. Because I don't...
Alright, I am back. I am paying the cat tax.
Okay. You're paying the...
Yay.
We get pictures of Cat?
They're not great pictures. Like I said, she's very wiggly.
That's
Wiggle
fine.
cat, wiggle cat, wiggle cat.
I've dealt with cats
Sometimes.
with wiggly cat syndrome.
Sometimes you need to pick up and wiggle your cat just so you would, like, establish who's boss.
Aww. Really? Sarane, Fuki, and Mia. Sarane, Fuki. Yeah, I get a point as well.
Oh,
Just in time for a pseudo boss fight.
Well, as you all kind of collect yourselves, is there any mechanical questions you want to ask about these Bagas?
Any weaknesses?
They are weak to holy.
You know what?
Are they weak to vitality?
Should have expected that.
They are not weak to vitality. They have physical resistance, but bypassed by cold iron. You have two questions remaining.
does form define function? If we ask who are the good boys, will that momentarily distract them?
I believe that's a 7th level religion feat.
I guess in a mechanical sense, you're asking, can they be flattered?
How about this? They're not known for their intelligence, nor are they known for their fortitude of mind.
Gang, we're getting 2 dogs.
As in, will is their weakest save.
Yeah, but we didn't ask that, so we still got 2 questions.
Well, what is your questions?
Who's a good boy?
What languages do they know?
Typically, common, so in this case, Iblidosian, Fey, Goblin, and Jotun.
Why even talk?
Actually, that begs the question we can ask the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, was there a giant kin of some kind helping you at some point?
No. He was the last one to participate in the trials. He was unsuccessful.
You don't gather that one.
Wait, what do you... Hang on, hold on there. There haven't been hero gods for long times. What do you mean, last one?
Oh, I don't think he was a hero god. He was the last one to enter the labyrinth to take the trials.
Why is this Sphinx just sending people in here?
I don't believe it was sent by a Sphinx. The Bagas corralled him in here. I believe he was saying something about, I saw 2 good boys.
You know what? This seems to be a pretty common scam of theirs. Even Cyrena's fallen apart.
I feel like I too was tricked. Do you have another question?
What's there left to ask?
Special abilities?
There we go.
Do they have any special abilities, Matt?
Would you like the passive effect or the reaction?
Ooh. Passive. Because then the reaction can be a surprise and it's fun.
They have a curse that their attacks can lay on people. That means only magical healing will work on you.
Oh, that's rather
Honestly,
bad for me.
I kind of wish it was a thing that we saw more often. And, you know, the reverse of that, where it's like, only non-magical healing will work on you. That would be really interesting.
And that one is based off of a poison instead. Magical for curse, non-magical for poison. Oh, that'd be so sick.
Right? I have been doing some notes up for some alchemical-based creatures.
Yeah, Halcyon creates the poison.
I could see Halcyon doing that.
He could. He probably could. Would he? Oh. Give it enough time. Maybe.
He gets up on his feet and stumbles a little bit. It seems like he's trying to kind of either follow or lead you, but every couple of steps he kind of stumbles again, leaning against the wall.
We should probably heal him or something. I don't know. Give him some water from a magic pond.
Well, we'll just we'll give you 30 minutes. I'm sure I can get you patched up a little bit. I do obviously apologize a little bit about the explosive in the face.
It's at this point he presents a wound. I had a disagreement with the Boggists. I've been trying my best to remove the curse.
Oh.
How does one remove the curse?
Remove curse.
Oh, yeah. Typically one removes the source.
Boo.
Don't you have Soothe?
Is it okay if I heal you?
You have a magical source of healing?
Yes.
Truly you are hero gods, please.
Oh,
Wait.
shucks.
Wait, hold on. The water is a potion of healing, correct?
It acts like a potion of healing. You also get the feeling, though, he's not really been allowed to explore the maze too much.
That's not what I was saying. You said beforehand it was a potion of healing.
Yeah, if you want to feed him a potion from your water skin, you can. But
Is
Fuki's currently a fox.
Will what?
I mean, I can change back at will, so it's fine. We'll just say pop, pop. There we go.
Actually, were you wearing your water skin or was it in your pack?
I mean, it would have been in the pack.
Okay. Because if you're wearing it, then you can still interact with it as long as you don't activate the item.
I'm not going to think about the mechanics and physics of that. And move on.
He's not healed up to full.
Blame Paizo for writing that one.
For writing which one? The mechanics of healing potion pools?
No, specifically saying you can't activate items whilst polymorphed.
Yeah, look. That's a long discussion.
It's such a specific way to write that.
Listen, if we do get in a fight, though, you hang back, don't you get involved, okay?
Very well.
Not to sound harsh, but you would probably just get in our way.
I was more worried about him dying, but yeah, okay.
That's what I mean.
Well, as a labyrinthine architect, I will supervise these trials.
Radical.
Tubular, even.
Also, if you see a hydra head just like going about, yell out.
I've seen the hydra head. I believe it was heading for the center of the maze.
Yeah, of course it was.
That is how
Already.
these things go.
Yeah, I hate these stories.
He's already like transformed into fox form, and he's found that blood trail. But in particular, now that he knows it's Bargus, he's looking for like just wrong dog smell.
Wrong dog smell. Give me a perception check.
Wrong dog.
What's wrong, dog?
Not much. What's wrong with you?
You do pick up the scent.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, this is a whole thing. Okay.
It's not too big. I will tell you that now.
I'm just gonna. That makes life easier.
I am sneaking.
Stealth?
Yeah. Stop.
Oh, yeah.
Point.
You see it off in...
Hey, look, I can see some teeth.
You can see some teeth. Off in the distance, you do see what looks to be the dismembered head of a hydra.
Oh, rad.
Let me just get there.
Do you want that stealth roll, Matt?
For initiative, sure.
Oh. Really? Really?
Oh, 1 second. Foundry's being sluggish.
I was going to try and get up even closer and then get Fuki to set off a bomb. Like demolitionist style. And get some use out of that archetype.
I seem to be stuck in tiny.
Yeah, 1 second. Like I said, Foundry's having a little bit of a thing at the moment.
Okay.
Give it a second. But no, OBS is still functioning well. But what are people doing as you kind of see the hydra head hanging off to one side?
Looking for and listening for any doggies.
Well,
Pookie will absolutely go into sneaky sneak mode.
sneaky sneak mode.
Whilst sneaking. And potentially laying a trap if I can correctly identify that they are in there.
Give me a perception check, Ash. You'll still be able to use your stealth instead.
That's what I did.
Oh, that is not loading. Okay.
Oh, okay. It is reset time.
Well, it's loaded on the stream side of things, but not on the Foundry side of things.
That's not a great sign.
That's not a grapevine.
Oh, that is going super sluggish. All right, so we're just going to jump back to the pre-opening screen for a second.
Me again.
Oh, have we caught up?
Possibly. Like, I'm big. I could see Sam's roll as well, so.
Okay, I can see the rolls now as well. Okay, cool. This is why I'm looking at getting a slight upgrade for my computer.
Yeah.
Just because she's going a little bit sluggish in her old age. She's almost 10. I don't... Look, Grogan, see, there's K-Hounds as well, which are Kate and Colleen's blessed dogs, and there's Blink dogs as well. There's a lot of competition.
K-Hound?
Unless you mean the Monster Hunter baddies, in which case...
Are those Alterac Brewdogs?
No, they're just big lizards.
K-Hounds?
K-Hounds
Oh, no,
are
sorry,
also known as Tremor Hounds. Their box cause earthquakes.
That does... Why?
Because they're just so happy to see you.
In this world, the K-Hounds are the ones that dig the K-holes for you to fall into.
And then there was Halo. I don't know if Nick ever met Halo.
I don't think so, no.
He was
John
a half
Halo.
celestial golden retriever.
Aw.
Certified good boy.
Definitely a certified good boy. He was the mount for a halfling paladin. The paladin was long dead. We're just gonna do this one. You're using stealth at the moment, aren't you, Ash?
I absolutely am sneaking. Because I want to catch these things unawares. Hopefully prepare for them and entrap them themselves.
Sirene? What are you doing?
Okay, so I know half the team is going to be stealthy. I am also well aware that the other half, that ain't going to be stealthy. I don't think Calcaria has a stealthy bone in her body.
Not really, no. I think it might actually be anathema.
So, once they're, like, set themselves up, Sirene is essentially going to be the distraction and approach diplomatically.
Very well, then.
Just checking if Calcari legitimately has a thing for rolling intimidation for initiative.
Well, you do see one around the corner sniffing at the hydra head. It looks as if it has, successfully felled this beast.
Well,
So, a dog can do it, but we have to go on a whole deal to do it.
Look, Calcaria is absolutely just going to march up. Like, come, you demon hounds, become part of my legacy.
Was trying to go for a toy. Yeah.
or, hey, we just like to talk for a minute.
The Barghest kind of sniffing at the hydra head looks to all of you and kind of does that head tilt thing. And kind of lifts its paw and kind of like does the shake motion with it.
I wave back. Hi, I'm Cyrene. I don't know if you've heard of me in these parts, but hopefully you have. We were just in the neighborhood. Thought we'd stop by. See how things were getting on. We're looking for a hydra head.
It puts its paw down on the ground and makes a slight little yelp noise. And
Are you okay, buddy? Do you have a thorn in your paw?
it definitely looks like it's not trying to put all of its weight on its front paw.
God.
Matt,
Yeah.
well, no, move on back there. Is this shifty business? Is this just a bait?
Look, Ash, you all had a big conversation about Barghest before this whole went down. One of the parts of that conversation was, hey, these things are kind of intelligent, aren't they?
Yeah, so it's just trying to lure Cyrene into an ambush. So let's give it a reason to
Success.
let's give it a reason to limp.
Let me open this other Barghest. There we go. So what is set there? Stealth properly. Boop.
everyone has moved into inopportune positions now.
It's fine if we can get out of the way.
No, the Bargus and Cyrene are now in the inopportune positions.
Ash. You see one of the Bagas just around the corner there,
Oh, fuck.
doing its best to kind of squish up against the wall and to be as inconspicuous as possible. This is a flanking maneuver that they're trying to do here.
Good-o.
Cyrene,
Hey.
as you get nice and up close to it, it seems to smile and goes, "You're gonna taste so good."
Ah, beans.
Matt, am I allowed to have my ammunition pre-activated?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Look, a 5-pack of necks.
But yes, Ninzad, it was in fact trying to look cute.
Damn, if only I had been just a little faster.
Well, I mean, it's absolutely going to do the thing, isn't it?
You know what they say about hydras? It's so easy to deceive with dogs. Look what happened to the last one.
That's going to be a miss? No. Unacceptable.
Why is Cyrene's AC 24?
You're asking an excellent question. Why is my AC 24?
Do you have some sort of boon that should be triggered to give you 24 AC, but is not currently working properly and is constantly applying that effect?
I have no way of knowing if yes.
I'll check.
Well, if you go to your effects tab,
Also, did you give out the boons from the poll?
I did in fact give people mythic points.
Oh, that's right.
Matt, was that reroll using a mythic point inbuilt into this creature, or is this your own mythic point that was
I
consumed?
used my villain point.
Just checking,
You're fine.
because they do the individual mythic points has been a thing. And I wanted to make sure.
Buddy, come on. Disappointing.
Wrong button.
You tried tripping a hydra. It's hard.
Yeah, no,
there's
look.
No legs to trip.
The Bagus leaps for your neck, Cyrene, and takes a big chunk out of one of them, trying to sink its teeth in properly so it can bring you down to the ground.
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt, Matt. I'm apparently getting greater cover from something.
It's from the wall.
That's why it's 24 instead of 20.
I mean, that would have helped with that anyway.
No, but it baited you into re-rolling and using your villain point, so it was worth it.
I have no problems if you want to retake that villain point, because a 23 would have taken me.
That's too late. He's already rolled too many checks afterwards. That's how it works.
Have you removed the effect now?
I don't have the effect on me.
It's just that's what you do with your attacks, Matt. when it comes up with the thing.
That's really weird. All right. But that's it.
It might be something to do with Calcaria. You might be triggering it, maybe.
Fuki, it is your turn.
It's
Having so many hashes of Foundry at the moment.
mention that there's another one, like, creeping up
I
on
have
us.
not had my initiative, but if Matt says I can, then I definitely would have.
It would be a point out. So, no, not yet.
Okay. Because Fuki is definitely gonna do it. I told you so lob at this thing. It would have cover from where I am back here, wouldn't it?
Yes, because of Siren.
Yeah. Okay. But if I'm like here.
Still get a plus one from Siren.
Okay. Well, we will be economical then. We'll just go from here. We are gonna eat some lightning.
Though that said, I know when it's next turn, it's just going to use Siren for cover.
Wow.
That's a hit.
Yeah, I wanted to start at this whilst it was nice and exposed.
And it is off guard.
Nice.
And off guard. Until the start of your next turn. Wow, okay. So, Alchemist really gonna glow up in the remaster, huh?
Bomber's dead, at least.
Do I take the two?
Good shit.
You, that's up to
No.
Fuki.
Okay.
No, I got the thing I can make it just hit early.
Thank you.
Yeah.
From there, we got how many of those balls have I got left?
Wait, you don't have a holy hand grenade of Antioch?
We haven't got that recipe yet.
I'm actually. Fuck, I am very poor in the grenades department because we haven't rested since last time. Okay.
Don't you have, don't you have plenty of versatile vials?
No,
No.
I've been using them to make things. Sorry.
Don't they recover like focus points?
No.
I'm pretty sure
They are-
it takes you get 3 per 10 minutes on a recovery. Which is very on brand for Fuki for just picking shit up and then using it in your stuff.
You would have had at least the 10 minutes while you were at the fountain for healing.
I mean, there's also the time from when we were at the cave to coming here.
Yeah,
So I will just get those
you're good.
back. Like, since the time from the cave to here would have been at least an hour, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, well then, yeah. Absolutely got all of them back. Alright. Let's pop the classic.
Understanding your class mechanics is important. Hitting your attack rolls is also quite important.
Fuck you.
Look, I'm gonna do it.
You gonna do it?
Mega Bomb, yeah. Oh,
Because of the off guard.
Yep.
nice.
Yeah, look. You know what?
Oh, wow, that's...
Oh, that's 2d6. Okay.
Yeah, but it's 46 for the,
Yeah, that's a lot of persistent damage.
That's kind of what I was going for, was to get that persistent on there. Jesus.
Cheeses? I like Gouda.
Gouda is Gouda?
Jesus.
I mean... Fuck it, we're already on a roll. Let's just
Yeah?
keep chucking.
Just lay those persistent effects down?
Critical miss.
Getting in between Sirene's heads, you think you've got it down pat, but just on that third throw, it just kind of bumps it out of the way and knocks it down for the whole way. There's an explosion, and you see some kind of bits of masonry go everywhere.
Got real cocky after you heard the acidic splash and the yelping after the the acid bomb.
That really hurts.
Good.
Sirene!
Step back. Nothing good.
1 second.
Ah,
Whoa.
August number 3.
This will be like some sort of oh.
Oh, is it reaction chase?
Primal Hunt. Actually,
See, I told you it'd be a surprise and exciting.
I really like this one. This is a good reaction.
Jesus, teleports. Jesus.
okay. So it doesn't like hit me or anything.
No.
That's used its reaction.
Yeah.
Good. Sirene is going to like rear back with all the
Arg.
all the indignation of someone who just wanted to pet a good dog and has been denied that.
You are a bad dog.
All right, let's roll that will save.
I thought you said that they were bad at will saves,
Yeah,
Matt.
what
It
happened
is
to
their
that?
worst save.
Oh, it's still frightened one.
And bleed down.
No bleed.
Success. Oh, yep. Okay, that was my mistake. Undo.
Bleed no, frighten yes.
So posted something in the discussion, which is 100% what the Barkus just did.
Oh, I remember that.
It's still growling, but you can kind of. Its ears are back a little bit. As soon as my brother gets here, you're dead.
Taking you out first, at least.
Ash.
Patwang.
Patwang?
Wow. That,
Excuse me?
No, that would be a critical because you got before it and you rolled stealth for initiative. It would be off guard to this.
Good. We were going to have some concerns there.
Look, no word of a lie, their armor class is pretty high. But no, he would have been off guard to that.
Shine. Oh, that's a 12.
that's yeah.
That is a 12. Ow.
It's a 1 and a 12, but it's still a 12.
Like it was fairly average, and then you got the 6 as well.
Ash, you could kind of see this Bargus tracking Fuki and the rest of the party as they kind of go around the corner, and you knew that if you had said something, warned them, that it would have knew that you knew.
Mm-hmm.
That you knew that they knew, and that they didn't know that you knew, but you knew that it knew that they knew, but they didn't know that you knew that it knew.
Yeah, so
You
to
know-
avoid that logic loop, you just kind of slid into the corner a little bit and kept quiet and escaped its notice before striking at it.
Slid my crossbow into the GMs.
Well, that's your first action.
I will drop my weapon. And then I will ping him with my striking gauntlet bow.
Nice. You're considering it.
I am considering it.
Do it.
Wait. No, Matt, undo.
Undo?
Undo all of that. I realized that I have a thing and I haven't used it yet.
Oh, you want to do that thing?
I want to do that thing. That is held in two hands. And that is currently loaded.
Ballista of the Boneyard?
Yeah. So I do drop my Ghostmaker and then prepare to shoot. But then the Ghostmaker just rises back up. And confusingly, I still have a weapon in front of me. So let's go Horatio. Missing statistic ranged attack on selected actors.
Click yourself. Or click your token and it should allow it.
I have my token selected. No, it don't want to let me do it.
Don't want to let you do it? Alright, do your normal bow shot at mythic proficiency then. I will figure out what's going on with that. It should be working though.
Yeah, just take the mythic time thing, I guess.
All right, and that's 4d12 plus 4.
Yep. Press the button. That one will work.
Shine. The first attack I did still want to do.
Oh, you're gonna nail it to the wall. Oh, so this is not the buckler bow. Gotcha.
Yeah. The flick shot was still intentional. The rest of it was very much hey, I can do this.
Oh, and you did.
Ash,
Wait, never mind.
your crossbow kind of, as it's floating there, it doesn't just kind of float there, it also kind of reassembles itself as pieces from what you recognize as the boneyard start to kind of attach itself around it, and the string becomes a little bit more spectral as it does form into something more of a ballista, and you take your shot.
Excellent. Oh, I mean, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, as you impale it to the wall. Emphasis kind of just looks at you from a nearby wall.
From the top of the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Like one of those birds that sit on the backs of rhinos. Question about the secondary effect.
Yeah.
Is that a 5-foot emanation from him or from me?
From him.
Gotcha. Alright, well, it's Kalkaria's turn.
It is Kalkaria's turn.
Yep, she's gonna run up.
When my brother gets here, you're all screwed.
He's not coming.
Wow!
This is what happens when we roleplay the character properly.
Yep.
The dice will only ever agree with the narrative.
The Barghest
Do the funny thing.
recoils.
Oh, That was almost on the 20 again.
That's a hit.
Whoa.
Thanks to
that
the
Clean
bomb.
strikes.
That physical resistance is doing a lot of work for it.
It is. But guess who's got 46 persistent acid?
Oh, did you probably should have started with Vow of Mortal Defiance.
Oh, yeah, probably. I don't think that would have made a difference, though.
No, but that would have been absolutely what you did.
Yeah. Because that's a free?
Oh god.
Oh, no, it takes an action.
Yeah. It's all right. I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue.
No, I don't think so either. Well, it gets its reaction back.
It gets its reaction. Does it get to use it? Probably not.
I don't think so. It's going to focus down on Calcaria, though. Yep, it's going to focus down on Calcaria.
That one may have a six-pack, but you got some tasty-looking legs.
Jaws.
They say thighs make the best schnitzels. What other bad dog things can the bad dog say?
Something toy.
I'm gonna pee on everything you love.
Is going to cast a spell, however.
That'd be like a fiend thing, and then the weakness they'd have the fiend weakness. As soon as someone says yes, daddy, and they just fucking melt and die. It's like, no, I was supposed to make you uncomfortable.
Oh, I'd like permission to.
Matt doesn't want us playing the game anymore. We're winning.
Oh, it tried to hide.
Does Calcaria have a reaction?
He doesn't. Not this level, at least.
That's its turn. Done. This could be hilarious. Yeah, no.
Holy shit.
Because it doesn't make you roll 4d6, it doubles what you roll.
Oh wow, you maxed it.
Almost.
Just hear, like, off in the distance, this ephemeral, like, yelping gurgle.
No, did not have the actions to also move.
Oh. So it's just in that same spot, there's suddenly just a puddle of dog.
Yep.
It's especially amusing because you guys are like, the dog's attacking us. And then Ash is like, there's an ambush. Never mind. And you have no idea what happened because you're all looking forward. That's just hilarious. And then you've got the other two in the corner who are just slack-jawed.
No, I can imagine it. No, the scene is that one's like, my brother's coming. And from Cyrene and Calcaria's side of the wall, they just see this, like, they hear a thump, and they just see, like, little bits of dust and stones fall off the wall. And that's when Calcaria says, he's not coming.
Okay, he's coming, just not the direction you hope for.
You'll meet each other in the boneyard.
Yeah.
Hey, Fuki.
Yes.
Hey,
Wait, why can I see in there now?
Is it possible
Oh, I
to
still have access to
take
Fiki.
the acid off that guy?
Well, it's the concoction tends to run its course. It'll become inert in a few moments' time.
Cool. I eat him.
You eat him?
Yep.
Lemony.
He's tenderized now.
Ceviche. Ceviche Bargist.
Cyrene does not like to be tricked.
I was like, as a cultural thing from an enlightened creature, like, this is like I don't acknowledge you as an equal. You are just food.
Hey, like, if it's any consolation, we did try to warn you. An attempt was made.
Do you really say that while she has half a dog full going down one of her mouths?
Absolutely.
Death stare at you.
But we had you covered, mostly.
Fuki will give Serenity one of the soothing tonics to wash that down with.
Never seen a snake burp, but
Once
Regain
again,
10 HP.
has anyone seen a snake sneeze?
Yes,
It's adorable.
silly.
It's hilarious. With the fighting now settled, Vornan makes his way around the corner. Well, I believe that is truly evidence of your power as hero gods. You have passed this trial.
Yeah, I love it when I get new workwear from my office. It's good fun. I don't have to pay for it for one, which is excellent. And as you can see, it tends to work really well. It's high spec stuff.
As a part of the Labyrinthine Architects, we get architectural supplies tax-free.
I mean, if work's buying it, it's more than just tax free.
We're kind of disconnected.
so how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed.
Does it feel like the curse is lifted?
I feel as if I'm back in control of it, yes.
Wonderful.
Fuki, you're examining the hydra head. That should have a question mark on the end.
I'm going to be very mad at you, Matt, if you say, this isn't the Hydra head you're looking for. It doesn't have the mythic power you want. Because if Paizo genuinely wrote that, then the amount of disappointment I have in them has plummeted drastically.
No, this is one of the hydra heads you are in fact looking for. And as you examine the hydra head, Fuki, the power from it kind of doesn't dissipate, but begins to glow a little bit more as it leaves its body and starts to go over all of you, with the exception of Vernon. As it does, the blood and viscera upon the walls begin to clear up as well, as a grand mosaic is revealed.
You got an image?
I do not have an image.
It's beautiful.
The grand mosaic. Such as?
Vornan says these mosaics were in the grand temples in the city. I recovered them while I was constructing the maze.
Amazing work.
Wouldn't that be rather prophetic looking, would they?
Yeah, what's on the mural, Matt?
He starts to go over them. Broad strokes, he says, they tell the tale of what happened here, or at least parts of it. The people turned over all control and authority over the city to the hero gods who once lived here, which led to a golden era for the city itself. Unfortunately, the citizenry became far too reliant on them, and when the hero gods left, were slain, or were otherwise indisposed, the city fell into chaos.
Chaos control.
Essentially, the people in the city lost all governance when the hero gods left.
Yeah, rather unwise to not name any kind of morsel successors. Kind of been particularly omnipotent, could they?
Hero gods are not perfect, and in the age of lost omens, it's hard to see the future. As far as many of them are concerned in Iblados, hero gods would always be here. They never expected them to diminish. It's why the trials are so important now. We can't rely on the myth speakers of old. We have to find new ways.
You know, as they say, sometimes the best way to tell the future is to look at the past.
Broken clock is always right twice a day.
And the trials have successfully shown that you are truly hero gods in the making.
Gross.
He gestures to the Hydra head. You may take your prize.
Do we have to?
Oh, Kalkara absolutely will.
You don't have to, but yeah, I knew Kalkaria would probably want to take the Hydra head.
Absolutely. Like, you're going to have to put a Hydra head item in her. Like, I'm going to do that now.
Also, as you're kind of walking around the area, possessions, come on.
We're possessed? Oh, man.
Fuck it, we're gonna do it this way.
Box. Drag stuff into box. Victim's possessions? Who's victim? Feather stepstone? That's pretty neat.
Feather stepstone is pretty neat.
A +1 striking scimitar?
He got far through the trials, made it all the way to the center here, unfortunately succumbed to his wounds. Yep.
Drag.
Yeah, potential.
Drag. Calcaria ingloriously takes the stuff.
Ingloriously?
Like, ingloriously.
Like, Quentin Tarantino's Inglorious Bastards.
Well, I know what I'm watching after this.
Warframe?
Ministry of Ungentlemanly Affairs.
Don't remember that one.
Henry Cavill, amazing movie.
I mean, he's pretty good at stuff.
He is pretty good.
We'll see how his Warhammer thing comes along.
What's the one that has the guy from Reacher playing this German?
Not German, Swedish, but yeah,
Swedish or something. Yeah,
it's the
Valkyrie.
It's the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Affairs.
that is that one.
Yep.
Okay, I thought so.
Oh. Okay. See,
It's very stereotypical German. That kind of very like Euro trash sort of like
At least for the start of it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Vornan says, I can lead you out of the maze. The trials have now concluded. And I can feel my connection to the rest of the labyrinth reestablished.
Wait, he uses cheatsy doodles to navigate the labyrinth? That's lame.
Yes, I'm a member.
made it.
I explained this earlier. I'm a member of the Labyrinthine Architects. It comes part and parcel with the whole thing.
I thought he would have been just that intelligent to remember every brick he placed.
Possibly he's a Minotaur.
He nods.
But that's not what he's saying, though. He's saying that he feels the connection to it, which means it's magical.
It is also magical.
Oh, boo.
Like, we can walk all the way back through the maze if you like, but I was just gonna kind of... He opens up a nearby door, and you can tell that it kind of leads out through the archway into the wilderness again.
Oh, good.
It's up to you. Like, we can take the long way if you like.
I've already walked before he's even, before even any talking happened.
Yeah, I thought so. He didn't get to do it, but he does actually have an ability. Where is it? There it is. I didn't write that, Paizo did. So yes, the Labyrinthine Architects are my thing, but I feel like I'm being helped out here a little bit.
One with the maze. How?
What was the actual name of the place here?
What was that?
I don't
What's the
think we
actual
got it.
name of this labyrinth?
He hasn't actually named it. It used to be a town or city attached to Polzamni.
Matt,
Yeah?
when we leave, I grab Fuki's chalk. And I dub this the fuck.
Oh, sorry, were you drawing something?
I was.
Sorry.
Naming it.
Would you like to go back to the maze?
No.
No, you're good? I'm sorry. I killed the moment.
No. Oh, wow, it really doesn't want to load for me. This must be what it's like to play as Juliet.
Look, it's having a time.
It's struggling. Like, I can see that my bandwidth is also bouncing around a bit.
It is now called the Amazing Labyrinth. Like, yeah,
go for it.
Yeah.
As he
Like amazing.
as he brings you back out into the wilderness, he kind of brings in a big drawer of breath.
Let's undo that one.
It's good to feel the ground again. And I feel my purposes galvanized. I know what I have to do now.
What do you have to do now?
Well, as I mentioned in the maze, it's now our purpose of the Labyrinthine Architects to test the new hero gods, to ensure that they're ready for what is to come. Let the Cyclopses speak of their prophecies and visions. We will truly test people.
Okay.
He kind of just nodding to himself as he looks out into the middle distance.
He's just kind of declaring this for himself at the moment.
A little bit.
Like, oh, I just survived a plane crash. I'm going to quit smoking.
I should buy a boat.
Needs a longer neck, but that's not a bad horse. I
That's
reckon.
not a bad horse.
Horse. That horse.
Hang on, I need to
Maybe I can find more Bargists.
give it cow eyes.
Surely it'll work out better this time.
There we go.
Consider
He will-
diversifying.
Very well, I shall diversify.
Listen, I know there's like troll hounds. Have we ever considered maze hounds? I think that'd be cool as hell.
We do have...
I believe
construct
I-
creatures.
No, I believe that already exists.
Wait, no. Get giant
Hounds of
ferrets.
Kinderlos. Oh.
Get giant ferrets.
Giant ferrets.
Picture them going through the maze.
I mean, we do have pillar snakes.
Why didn't I get to see a pillar snake?
Because I don't have art for it.
Make me go look at my own things.
But the general idea behind a pillar snake is it looks like a like architecture, like a pillar in a dungeon. But when adventurers get too close, it animates.
See.
It's like a chest crab.
Chest crab?
So you know the carriers from
That
Horizon...
sounds like an infection.
You know the carriers from Horizon Zero Dawn?
No.
So the giant crab-like robots that have essentially a compartment on their back. And they're usually a part of a convoy. It's one of those, but for a chest. It's an alternative mimic.
Not coming up with anything.
Yeah, like I said, there's no art for it yet. I made it up.
But, oh.
I'm sorry. Did I disappoint
thought
you?
No, I thought it was a real thing that just wasn't in this game, so you didn't have art for it.
If you want to see cool art for the chest snake, try considering some of these artists.
Did you get the chest snake from Dark Crystal Age of Resistance?
No.
No, this is about the pillar crab.
You're mixing them up on purpose.
I'm so confused.
I may have not. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's a bit of both.
But as soon as I have the money, I'm probably gonna get Trap, who did the art for the Cryptic playtest and for the Vault Keeper in An Encounter to Treasure. I'm probably gonna get him to do the Pillar Snake and the Chest Crab, because I feel like they would be up his alley as well. But that's all dependent on money and stuff like that. So
Question, Matt.
Yeah.
Is there a variant of chest crab that lives specifically in lingerie shops?
A Corset Crab?
Sure.
What were you going for?
He one-upped your wordplay.
He did. I was sticking within the bounds, and Matt's like, you know what? I'm a writer. I will create new bounds. So he did.
The limit does not exist. But if you do want to help us out, you know, with the getting cool art and getting cool monsters and things, there is the Patreon.
There's also Throne.
There is also the Throne. And
where you can tip the artist.
Particularly, those tips will go forward to getting art for monsters and things like that at the moment. Because I think we've got all the character art we need at the moment.
Not quite.
And so the most appropriate loot from a corset crab is a bustier sword.
A what?
Bustier.
Oh.
Corset knives are also a thing. But with all that said, I am probably going to end the session there. That seems like a good point to do it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Calcaria will be back with us next week. But before I do the proper closeout, mythic points on strikes. I look, we'll continue to monitor the situation, but I don't feel like it really.
Yeah, I think in particular, if we'll know better when we fight like an actual like boss monster or something like that.
Yeah. Like
the value that you get from them is very variable. For example, technically speaking, Calcaria's strikes get far more value out of being mythic than I do. But you can still roll like fucking garbage.
Yeah.
That's the thing, yeah, it's not a guaranteed hit. It's just a very, 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 very good chance.
Yeah.
Compared to a hero point.
And considering how limited they are compared to hero points, I'm happy for, We'll continue to monitor the situation, but I'm happy for Mythic Points to also rewrite Fate in particular. I'm happy for that to be used for strikes as well.
It's not like we're re-rolling them to just get Mythic upon them, because that's boring and a lame way to approach the system.
I think particularly with the strikes as well, it's usually it's because you're trying to do something. It's not just like, oh, I failed that roll and I really I should probably make that skill check. This is like, no, I need to kill this thing.
Yeah. Those moments where it truly matters. And once again, it's
having hero points taken away from you feels bad. It's the catch. It's the thing that Mr. Strife Hayes brought up. It's regarding quality of life features in MMOs and making things hardcore. Adding the features is a lot easier than having them taken away.
Yeah.
Because if you take away a feature that makes things more pleasant, that feels really bad. Rather than it just being more difficult in the first place.
Well, with all that said, our heroes, having chased down the first of the missing hydra heads, found themselves in a maze and found the builder of said maze. And having helped him with his small little Bargus problem and setting him on his own path to destiny, our heroes have 3 heads remaining and 3 locations left to go. But if you want to find out what happens, you will have to join us next week at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on a Saturday, where we'll be continuing Myth Speaker for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, presented by Tabletop Obscura, powered by Foundry VTT. Dwarf's still alive?
Yep, he's still playing with his cards.
He's still playing Magic the Gathering God.
He's having fun with Grogan and Prickle.
Okay, well, if they're still playing, we'll still raid them. I don't mind. I did all my shilling earlier, so I don't feel like I need to do them more. Also, thank you, Neelern, for the BMP plug. We are in the process of doing a content update for it. I've mentioned it a couple of times elsewhere, but once the content update goes live, we will be increasing the price on Black Powder Magic and Plot. Because we're going to be adding some art to it. We're also going to be adding another, I think it's 20, 30 pages of content to it.
Well, for free for existing users?
Yep. If you have already purchased BMP, it'll just be a clean update for you.
Gotta go buy it then.
For Magic the Gathering, probably not.
He's going to save himself for PAX and his other Friday game.
I am super casual with Magic the Gathering. Super casual. But with all that said, I hope you all have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
No. Hail Hydra.
No.
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 I didn't go